All right, so we're back. We're gonna continue going through Levi's games. There's a lot of games. I already processed through some of the good stuff. We listed some stuff on eBay, so make sure you guys check out the eBay. I know a couple of y'all have already purchased some, so go check out the eBay because there's some really cool stuff. I grabbed this bin. I know this one has some good stuff, and then I'm going to try and prioritize grabbing some of the better bins, but there's a lot of games. There's just a lot of games. We have the 3DS, Zelda. I've already kind of looked at this bin once. That'll be an eBay item. South Park. Got Bleach, Final Fantasy 15 Deluxe Edition, Friday the 13th, Lost Dimension, NBA. We have 4 copies of Cyberpunk. I'll have to look. We'll probably just have to sell those as used. Got a nice little Game Shark. Ooh, this one's cool. We have a Game Boy Micro. That might end up staying with me. Just really cool. So far, most of this I think is going to be Amazon. We have the Forbidden West Special Edition, Rock Band, Road Warriors. So it doesn't, this looks like a vintage stock seal where it's just saran wrap, but it says do not sell before 12/1/09. So that might be new. I don't know. I'll have to do some research on that. Got some Wii games, Persona 5, PS4, Drakengard 3. And I'm going a little bit slower on this box because I know these are some of the better games. Race Driver, got a sports game, Phantasy Star Portable 2. Terrible condition case. Ooh. Do you have a Soul Silver? Those are always nice to find. And then, Ridge Racer 4. Don't see this one super often. It's a nice game. Empire Strikes Back, Super Mario Land, Super Mario Kart, or I guess it's just Mario Kart 64. X-Men, RoboCop, Guitar Hero, Dongle, Michael Jackson's Experience, sealed, and it is an actual authentic seal, and then Heart Gold. So this actually is pretty good. I dropped a PSP game. I was wrong, not a PSP game. Bravely Default for the 3DS. So we'll get this cleaned up. I think all of this is going to be Amazon stuff, or at least stuff we look at potentially selling on Amazon. And we'll get another bin. There's a lot of games, so stay tuned. All right, so we got another bin. We got some PS3, Xbox 360. Sealed Xbox 360 is always cool. I kind of grabbed one of the bins that looked a little bit better. Oh, another sealed game. Wii, Kirby Dream Land. I think that's pretty good for the Wii. Super Mario Galaxy. Oh, nice. So, ESPN Sports Connection. That's a good one. I don't see that super often, but we do have some sealed games. Star Fox Guard, that's not that good. But Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. That one might be pretty good sealed. Fallout, Greatest Hits. Probably not that great. And then Kirby Epic Yarn. Nothing too crazy. I don't see this one super often. The Space Race PS2 game. Just realized that last box didn't have any PS2 games. Let's see what else we got in here. We got Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the Wii U. And then nothing too crazy there. GameCube's always nice to see. Ooh, this is cool. It's not in the greatest condition, so this might end up going to probably eBay, but Divine Edition Dante's Inferno for the PS3. I don't think I've ever seen that version. Dragon Ball Z, Need for Speed Nitro. I think this is the Need for Speed that's like not really worth anything. Strikers is always good. Knight's Journey of Dreams, that's not a game I see super often. Some PS2 games. That's a good one. And it's sealed. Robotic Revenge. It's actually one that I kind of look for at cons. Usually ends up being a little underpriced. Nothing too crazy. Crash is always nice to see. Got some Wii U games. Shrek is always cool. I was hoping we'd see some good GameCube in here. I know there's one bin out there that's got some good GameCube in it. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Paper Mario, it's always good. And we got Harry Potter and Super Smash. So a lot of duplicates, which is always nice. Makes processing just a lot easier. This looks like kind of just normal PS1 games. Toy Story 2, that's a really fun game. Batman Gotham City Racer. It's a more unique game. Mario Duck Hunt. I mean, we have 100 copies of that, but we always need it. Levi had a lot of NESs, so that's how we've been selling. A lot of them is bundling with it. 2 copies of Oddworld. That's a little bit more uncommon. Crash, and then Spyro missing the artwork. Got some more GameCube. All right, that's a good one. Hit and Run. It's always nice to see. So far, I think all of this is pretty much going to go to Amazon. Now there's Cyberpunk, but for the Xbox, Wii, Xbox titles. This is a cool one. We got the double pack. Grand Theft Auto. It's got GTA 3 and Vice City. That's a good one for Amazon. Ultimate Edition Gears of War. And what else we got in here? Got some PSP. I think the rest of this is just kind of normal stuff. True Crime Collector's Edition. So this is probably going to go to eBay. We'll have to clean it up. It's got GameStop stickers all over it. It's got some denting and scratching, but it is cool. So we'll actually put that over here. Okay, so we moved on to the next box. Got the table cleaned up. Only one eBay item so far that we know is going to be eBay. The Game Boy Micro technically would, but I might keep that. And then the Zelda case would probably end up on eBay, but I don't know that's really worth selling. So far, this looks like kind of just normal games. PS4, 360, GameCube. Got Allen Iverson, one of my favorite players of all time. Ever Oasis sealed. That could be good. We have Sealed Bravely Second End Layer. Fragrant Story. Just boxed, but it's in really good condition. Inuyasha, that's probably good. So there might be some pretty good stuff in here. Also, I hate these cases. So it has Xbox One, Xbox 360. So if I remember correctly, that means the disc in here will actually be Xbox 360. Yeah, so like, it's an Xbox 360 disc. I don't know what Xbox was thinking. I think it's Dirge of Cerberus. That used to be a pretty good one. Unlimited Saga, PS2. Got some more PS3 games. Midnight Club Los Angeles. I don't think that's the good one. I think it's like Dub Edition 3 or something like that. That's pretty good. Got some sealed PS5. Anno 1800. I don't think I realized this was on PS5. Don't think I'll keep it, but that is the type of game that I could see myself keeping and playing. This feels empty. Oh, it's actually in there. Ninjago. Tales of Symphonia. That's a good one. For the Wii. Carnival Games, no one cares about that. Hello Kitty Seasons. I don't know that I've ever seen that one. I doubt that it's like rare or expensive, but it's just not something I've seen. Got some PS3, PS4, Wii U. Nothing too crazy here. Keep going. Just some normal Wii and Wii U games. This is really cool. Okay, so it's like an Uncharted Collector's Edition. It's in really rough shape. It will go on our eBay though. Simpsons game, that's a good one. PS2. We have an Innovation disc. It looks like it allows you to play imported games, so that will definitely go to eBay. What is this? Cyborg Hunter. It's a Master System game. That'll go to eBay. Mickey Mania. We'll check that. That could go either place. Dynamite Duke, Asterix, Zero Tolerance, and Boogerman. At the bottom of the bin, we have PS4, some PS3 games, Dragon Age Inquisition, Sonic 2, and Sonic Classic Collection. So that's kind of it for this bin. Again, not a whole lot of like eBay stuff, but this is the stuff that I wanted. I wanted more Amazon games, so we'll move on to the next bin. I grabbed this one because this one looks like it's got some really good stuff. Right on the top we have Fallout 76, like Steelbook Edition. Got a lot of PS1 games. Red Alert, Retaliation. Soul Reaver's decent. Ooh, Street Fighter Alpha 3. That one's good. I think. I could be wrong. Metal Gear Solid. That's always good. A lot of just like good titles. Spawn. I would assume that's good. Resident Evil Director's Cut is definitely good. A lot of Gran Turismo, a lot of racing games, but some of the original racing games on PS1 are still really good titles. Probably not Real Fishing. Plucky's Big Adventure, I can't imagine that's good, but wow, there's a lot of PS1 games. I'm gonna have to replace the case on almost all of these. We're very particular on condition for Amazon. Some of these 3DS games they look pretty good, so that one's interesting. Dragon Tales, Dragon Sake, Razor, Tarzan, Driver 2. Driver 2 is, I think, decent. And Twisted Metal and Rugrats. Twisted Metal 3. Well, I thought these 3DS games looked good, but maybe they're just okay. Got Sega Superstar Tennis Mystery Dungeon. It's like a $20 Pokemon game. It's probably one of the cheaper ones. Chibi Robo, that's not the good one. Pokemon Sun, Ultra Sun. We're just going to say Final Fantasy Curtain Call, because I do not know how to pronounce that first word. Oh, Theater Rhythm. Okay, I figured that out. Oh, and several of these are sealed. Sushi Striker sealed, another Theater Rhythm, and Hometown Story sealed. Puzzle Dragons Super Mario Edition, so kind of a more unique game. Oh, that's a good one. Wind Waker, the HD edition. That one's really good for Amazon. You have this crazy Dark Souls. That's cool. Got the case, got an art book. It's kind of some cool stuff. That will go to eBay for sure. Sometimes we sell steelbooks on Amazon, but they have to have the slipcover. Typically, if they don't have a barcode, it's a little bit harder to find, and so we usually just find them straight to eBay. I got some more PlayStation games. This NFL Extreme, it's got quite the cover on that. Ooh, Ridge Racer, that's a good title. And Final Fantasy VII. Got some more 3DS games in the bottom. We have Little Battle Experience and Rune Factory 4. Game Value Pack. Unfortunately, two not valuable games, so but it is kind of cool to see it in this little case like that. I'll probably go to eBay. I'm pretty sure both those games aren't worth selling on Amazon. Got GoldenEye 007 for the 360. It's always cool to see. I think the bottom of this is probably not the best stuff. Most Wanted 360, that's a really good title to look out for. Ooh, there's a decent one. Complete Edition PS3, and then I think the Grid is decent as well for the PS3. Ooh, Lemmings. I've never played this on the PS1 or Super Nintendo. Played this on the computer back in the day and really enjoyed it. And that's kind of it for this bin. So we'll move on to the next one. I'm gonna quickly do this one. I'll kind of just dig through and see if there's anything that looks interesting. Digimon Rumble Arena. It's missing the manual, but that is a decent game. I think everything else in here just seems like general games. It's got some major water damage, but NFL Street for the PS2. Wallace and Gromit, PS2. Just some of the cheaper games. So we'll get these put out on the table and move on to the next bin. All right, we grabbed two boxes real quick. I know some people that are wanting some Genesis stuff, so I wanted to go through this so you all could see it before I message them, because I know they are wanting some Genesis. So we have Earthworm Jim. Seems like that is, I don't see the manual. Feels like there's a manual in here. Yeah, it's got everything in the bottom, so the box is pretty clean too. We got Jurassic Park, no game. Hide and Seek. Ooh, these don't feel like they have games in them. My Genesis people are gonna be sad when they see these are all empty. Yeah, I think they're all empty. Dang it. The good thing is we have a bunch of Genesis, so if we want to complete these, we can. But unfortunately, it looks like all of these are empty. I knew this was in here, and I was really hoping it was complete, but it's just the box, the Glacier Game Boy Advance. So that'll probably go to eBay. And then in this box, Time Crisis, got some PSP, Office Space, that's a great movie. Castlevania Symphony of the Night, just disc, but that's a good disc to have. Got Animal Crossing, Deep Fear for the Sega Saturn. It appears to be complete. It's got both discs in there. I don't think I realized there were this style jewel case for the Sega Saturn games. Just some PS2 games. This is a really random box. But we do have the illustrious E.T. For the Atari. I know everyone wants that. Phantom Dust, $48 sticker on this. Whoa. Disc only, but never heard of that, so I'll have to look that up. God of War, and then a couple more Atari games. We've got Pitfall and a mystery label, so who knows what that is. A lot of this stuff will actually go to eBay. Saturn, disc onlys, we may keep, or They could end up on eBay. Atari games, I have no idea what to do with them. All the Genesis boxes, since they're empty, they'll probably go there. And then this, I might keep. So we'll move on to a couple more boxes. All right, I tried to be more intentional, grab one that's gonna have more eBay stuff, because I think that's the stuff that you guys are gonna find a lot more interesting. So like first off, we have a Destruction Derby long box. It's got the disc, so that'll be eBay. We don't really sell long box on Amazon. Got Siberia, that's a cool one. We have Doom, it's always exciting. And just kind of like a random protector case. Probably, condition's not the best, so it could go to eBay. I'm not really sure. I have Contra. The box is a little rough. The cartridge is in there. I might be able to clean that up. It definitely had a sticker on it at one point, but might be able to clean that up. The box will definitely be on Amazon. I'm not a Contra person and just don't have much nostalgia to it. We have this nice, beautiful DSi that someone painted on and then scratched up the screen really nicely. Got a PSP. Ooh, that one's nice. Got a Pokemon Black DSi. Yeah, DSi. I think there's a listing for this on Amazon, so I might go there. May end up on a shelf here. Got a PS3 controller. Ooh, a Vita. I did not see any Vitas. It's a little scratched up. It might end up, unfortunately, on Amazon, or on eBay. Just a little scratched up. I don't know what that is. Oh, a Joy-Con. That's really random. They got another PS3 controller, a max memory. I don't think those are worth selling on eBay, so they'll probably just end up getting bulked out. Action in New York for the NES. It doesn't feel like it's in there, so that'll probably go to eBay. So take a look at that. Guitar Hero 5 is in there. That will definitely go to eBay. Let's see, there's a lot of loose discs in here. I spent, I don't know, probably 2 hours yesterday and probably found about 400 to 500 loose discs. So I thought I found all of them, but apparently I didn't. Patapon for the PSP. But there are definitely some loose discs in here, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it looks like there is a bunch of loose discs on the side. Is there anything interesting? It kind of looks like sports titles. Is this here? Sonic Adventure, Dreamcast, that's a good one. And it's got the artwork. Thrillville, Sports, Destiny. There is Wii Sports. Always need those. If you guys ever have extra Wii Sports, hit us up. We pay $15 each. Diablo 2. Ooh, Dune 2000. I can see that being spiked. And that's kind of it for this bin. It's just a lot of kind of like mid-level stuff. I think the Van Halen. I think that's a good Guitar Hero game. We will do one more box and probably call it, like I said, there's a lot of games in this purchase. But I'm glad to see a little bit more eBay stuff out of this last box. This one looked like pretty good. I don't know how much of it's going to go to eBay. But some good stuff in here. Got some GameCube, Star Wars. Got the Super Mario Bros. This is the one that came with the red Wii. Pac-Man. Nothing too crazy, but it's still GameCube. I love seeing GameCube. Do have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Box is in terrible condition. Cartridge looks good though. If anyone actually wants this box, it'll be on our eBay, but it's in pretty rough shape. Blinks 2. Condition is not the best, but not one that I see super often. We have the Resistance Collective, or Collection. I think this will go to Amazon. Nice seeing some 007, Chicken Little, stuff like that. Always love to see GameCube in general. This is the other reason we're stopping here, is like this is already a little wobbly, and it was actually taller. Resident Evil 2. It's like a $70 game. Crash. Ooh. Let's see if this is in there. Got Luigi's Mansion. It is missing the manual, but still a really good title. Mario Sports Mix. It's one that I don't see super often. Sonic Lost World for the Wii U. This is a weird case. It is not the Wii U blue. Zelda. Always nice to see. It's the one with the soundtrack, I believe. It is in there. Looks like the artwork's backwards. Zelda Wind Waker. That's a good one to see. And it's got the manual. The rest of this is all GameCube, I think. Gauntlet, Dark Legacy. Don't see that very often. Star Fox Adventures and Final Fantasy Chronicles. And then that's kind of it. It's all GameCube except for the Dante's Inferno, which is a good title. Pretty much it. Hopefully you guys thought this was interesting because it's just me kind of processing games and kind of figuring out where we're going to go. This is just like normal games. So they'll go through the Amazon window. I'll scan them, see if it's worth selling on Amazon. And if it's not, we'll either bulk them out or we'll put them on eBay. So again, if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, check out our eBay, check out our Amazon if you really want to buy it. But that's going to do it. I'm out, Kingstas.